Hello and welcome to Plant Breeding and Genetics. This is Current Affairs in Agriculture and GPB, Part-7. Let us begin. First of all, I am going to give you the India's millet map. This millet map consists of major millets as well as minor millets. As you know, bajra and sorghum are considered as major millets and rest of them are minor millets. In this map you can clearly see the millets diversified in different states across India. Jawar is grown mainly in Maharashtra, Karnataka, Rajasthan, Tamil Nadu. Bajra is mainly grown in Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh, Haryana, Gujarat. Jawar is grown in 4.24 million hectare and the production is 4.78 million metric tons. Bajra is about 7.75 million hectare area and 10.86 million metric tons of production. Millets are grown in about 130 countries across the globe, traditional food for more than 500 million people. As you know, nowadays Nutri cereals is a new concept as government has declared millets as powerhouse of nutrition. So far these were considered and grown as well as consumed in some patches of the country. Now due to different health issues everybody is concerned about millets. So the important minor millets are barnyard millets, brown top millet, little millet, kodo millet, proso millet, and many more millets will be there. If you know them, just enlist in the comment section. Let us move to the two Padmashree Award winners. One is Papere, also known as the seed mother, is a farmer from Mahadev Koli, a tribal community from Ahmednagar district of Maharashtra. Rahibai Soma Papere, known for her work in conserving indigenous seeds. If I am wrong in pronunciating her name, pardon me. The next person is Padmashree Tulsi Gowda. She is the barefoot environmentalist known as Encyclopedia of Forests. She is 72 or 73 years tribal woman from Karnataka was conferred the Padmashree Award for her contribution in protection of the environment. She planted many trees. Next is the newly developed climate smart drought hardy chickpea variety Pusa Jg16. So let us see the peculiar characters of this particular variety. This Pusa Jg16 will enhance productivity in the drought-prone areas of central zone consisting of Madhya Pradesh, Bundelkhand area of Uttar Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, southern Rajasthan, Maharashtra and Gujarat, where terminal drought is a major problem and sometimes leads to 50 to 100% of yield loss. Variety was developed by using genomic assisted breeding technique that allowed precision transfer of drought tolerance genes from ICC 4958 in the parental variety JG16. Our next news is black wheat. Black wheat is a pigmented wheat. It's developed by crossing purple and blue wheat. The anthocyanin present in the outer layer is responsible for black color of wheat grain. Dr. Monica Garg, scientist at the National Agri-Food Biotechnology Institute, that is NABI, in Mohali, Punjab, has developed this new variety of black wheat which can reduce blood sugar level, cholesterol and body fat. So, to add your general knowledge, the largest producer of oilseed in the world is India. Our next news is efforts on to boost production of Kothia variety of banana in Bihar. Kothia variety of banana is found on even on the roadsides. This variety of banana can grow without any special care, that is including less or no water, without manures and fertilizers. Bunch of banana weighing about 20 to 25 kg can be produced. Scientists believe that if this banana variety is cultivated in the scientific way, 40 to 45 kg can be produced, which can have 200 to 250 fingers or the fruits. Scientists at Banana Research Center have taken first step in this direction. Here, now this variety is being cultivated in all the banana producing states. Kothia banana is like the Bluggo group of banana which can be used for both vegetable as well as for fruit purpose. As per the scientists, this is very hardy crop as well as consumption of this particular vegetable can address the constipation problem. Even the ripe banana is having so many specific and good characters. So now the banana research institutes are mainly focusing on development or improving the peculiar characters of this particular banana, that is Kothia variety. Our next news is PBW 826 is a new wheat variety with better heat tolerance. This type of wheat has seen 31% and 17% greater yield than HD 3086 and HD 2967 kinds of wheat respectively. PIO introduced this genetically stronger wheat variety which has better heat tolerant as compared to other existing varieties available in the market after farmers experienced crop losses due to sudden rise in temperature during the Rabi season. Introduced a new genetically stronger variety PBW 826 to address that issue. So here this type of wheat has seen more yield and develops 148 days. It develops in 148 days as opposed to 150 days in other type of the varieties. Next, Indian startup Keti among the 5 winners of the Earthshot Prize. Indian startup Keti, which provide groundbreaking yet simple farming solution, has been named as one of the 5 winners of the year's prestigious Earthshot Prize, an initiative of that rewards each winning £1 million. This one in the category of Protect and Restore Nature, which offers a pioneering solution for local smallholder farmers to reduce cost, increase yields, and protect livelihood in a country on the front lines of climate change, according to the statement on the Earthshot website. Harvest Plus wins FICCI Award. FICCI is Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industry. Here, many of you might have known about Harvest Plus. If you know it, just keep it under comment section. What is it? What are its function? When it got into function? And all those things. And which are the organizations contributing for Harvest Plus? Please keep it under comment section. This has received the award in 2022 from the Federation of Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industry in New Delhi. This is the second edition of the awards, and Harvest Plus received this award under the Innovative Technology or Services Promoting Sustainable Agriculture category. The list of awardees include global FMCG giants like Coca-Cola, Yes Bank, ITC, Nestle, and others. Next news, 2 high-yielding varieties of wheat introduced in Himachal Pradesh. These 2 varieties are DBW 222 and DBW 187 to boost food grain production in the state. These varieties have yield of 60 quintals per hectare compared to 35 to 37 per quintal of existing varieties. Around 23,000 quintal seeds of these 2 varieties have been supplied to farmers on subsidy basis. So, the 2 new varieties introduced in Himachal Pradesh are DBW 222 and DBW 187. Next, scientists develop paddy varieties that require 30% less phosphorus. Scientists at IIRR, that is Indian Institute of Rice Research, has developed this particular variety. That name is DRR Dhan 60, is the first rice variety in the country with low phosphorus tolerance for any crop. This is a marker-assisted selection technique derived low soil phosphorus, bacterial blight resistant, high yielding and fine grain type rice culture developed in the general background. DRR Dhan 66, DRR Dhan 65, WGL 1487 are the other varieties which offer same benefit as DRR Dhan 60. Phosphorus is a key macronutrient responsible for energy storage and transfer within cells. It helps in speeding up the root development, facilitates greater nitrogen uptake, and results in higher grain protein area. Next, new drought monitoring tool gives hope of better preparation, mitigation at farmer level. This was contributed by South Asia Drought Monitoring System developed by the International Water Management Institute and the Indian Council of Agriculture Research, the country's premier agriculture research institute. This has been tested in India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Nepal, Maldives, Afghanistan and Bhutan. The system will not just monitor the drought conditions but also incorporate this information of real-time weather updates and open access satellite data and provide extension workers as well as agriculture and water resources authorities with all the information needed to forecast, monitor and manage drought on a weekly basis. From 2017, ICR used SADMS to implement real-time contingency measures. It helped farmers in 3 districts of Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra to obtain drought-tolerant seeds, develop supplementary irrigation, and apply potassium nitrate, which helps seedlings to cope up with better dry conditions. Next is Coronavia joint work on agriculture. This is in news because it helps to tackle the climate change issue. This is the only program under UNFCCC that focuses on agriculture and food security, which was established in 2017 at COP23 in Germany. Now this year COP27 happened. This particular Coronavia joint work on agriculture is a landmark decision under United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change that recognizes unique potential of agriculture in tackling the climate change. Fertilizer trap. Report by non-profit Genetic Resource Action International, that is GRAIN, and International Think Tank Institute of Agriculture and Trade Policy. The cost for imported fertilizers more than double from 2020 to 2022. There has been 189% increase in cost of the key imported fertilizers in 2021, which is on course for 288% increase in 2022. The analysis sampled G20 members. The high cost of natural gas along with disruption of exports from Russia and Ukraine due to ongoing crisis has caused prices for chemical fertilizers to double and in some cases even triple in the last 2 years. India spent about 28.8% more for the import of urea in 2022 compared to 2020. Muriate of potash at 11.7% high price, ammonia at 84.96% more, diammonium phosphide at 3.8% higher cost. The fertilizer trap means due to the war condition or due to critical conditions across the world, the rate of fertilizer tripled or doubled within 2 years. So why it is important? Because as after the green revolution, to improve the yield and other characters, we are basically dependent on the fertilizer usage at farm level. Next news is FSSAI releases Draft Food Safety Standards Regulations 2022, that is for genetically modified food. The new regulations are for GMOs, then food ingredients produced from GMOs that contain modified DNA, GMOs derived ingredients or additives or processing aids. Key provision in it are prior approval of manufacturer, pack, store, sell, market or import any food or food ingredients produced from GMOs, front of the pack labeling for packaged food products that contain 1% or more of GM ingredients. If GMOs is to be used as food or source material for production of food, seed or other plant propagating material, approval is required from GEAC, that is Genetic Engineering Approval or Appraisal Committee. GEAC functions under Ministry of Environment, Forestry and Climate Change. Next news is somewhat old. This happened in July month. Dr. G. Hemaprabha takes charge as new director of ICR SBI. SBI is Sugarcane Breeding Institute, which is located at Tamil Nadu, Coimbatore. Why it is in news means she is the first women director of ICR SBI, the 111 or 111 years old institute which was established during 1912. Next news is Absolute launches DIY crop insurance Dizzy Fasal. This is about a new insurance technology, not that much important, just for your general knowledge. Next is 15 new high yielding grain varieties were developed and released by PJDSAU Hyderabad. 46 high yielding varieties were released through Central Varietal Research Committee, that is CVRC, and State Varietal Release Committee meeting on different crops across the Telangana state. Means since the formation these many varieties are developed and released, but this year 15 new varieties like in rice Telangana Sona KNM 1638, KNM 118, JGL 24423, Batukamma WGL 962. In maize Karimnagar Makka 1. Under red gram PRG 176 and WRGE 97. In green gram WGG 42 and WGG 385. Next is recent GI tags in agriculture. There are about 5 agriculture products from Kerala which have been granted geographical indication status. Attampadi Attukombu Avara, that is beans. Attapadi Thurava, that is red gram. Onattukara yellow, sesame. Then Kanthalur Vattavada Veluthulli, that is garlic. And Kodungallur Pottuvellari, that is snap melon, are the latest geographical locations that have been registered in Kerala. Along with that, other recent GI tags I have already discussed. Now, this is again a old news but general knowledge. Agriculture in Constitution of India. As you know, every year 26th day of November or 26th November is celebrated as Constitution Day. So in our constitution, article 48 and article 246 discusses about Constitution of India. Article 48 says, it talks about the Constitution of India expressively states that the state shall endeavour to organize agriculture and animal husbandry on modern and scientific lines and shall in particular take steps for preserving and improving the breeds and prohibiting the slaughter of cows and calves and other milch and draught cattle. Article 246 of the Constitution of India expressly states that the state legislatives have exclusive power to make laws in relation to any of the matters set to the state list 2 of the 7th schedule of constitution, which include land rights in the overland, land tenures including relation of landlord and tenant, and the collection of rents and transfer of alienations of agriculture land. Let us discuss some of the important days in agriculture. Agriculture Education Day is celebrated on 3rd December, commemorating the birth anniversary of Bharat Ratna Dr. Rajendra Prasad, first President of Independent India and first Union Minister of Agriculture. Next, Women in Agriculture Day is celebrated on 4th December. 5th December is World Soil Day. The theme is Soils Where Food Begins. December 14th is celebrated as National Energy Conservation Day. 15th December is celebrated as International Tea Day. Here you should know why it is celebrated on that day. The celebration is on 21st May and 15 December every year. The day aims to promote sustainable tea production, trade and consumption. Day was first observed in 2005 in New Delhi. The Indian government proposed to the UN Food and Agriculture Organization in 2015 to broaden the celebrations around the world. The story of tea began from China. According to the legend, around 2737 BC, Chinese Emperor Shen Nung was sitting beneath a tree while his servant boiled drinking water when some leaves from the tree below blew into the water. Shen Nang, a herbalist, decided to try the infusion that his servant had accidentally created. That was the story of tea. Next is Kerala becomes first state to introduce carbon neutral farming. Again, it is for your knowledge. Next, scientists develop new variety of ladyfinger, that is Kashi lalima. After almost 23 years of continuous hard work, new variety developed. The latest variety has been developed at IIVR. The most important thing about it is its red color instead of a green color. That is why it has been named as Kashi lalima. This red color variant is antioxidant rich property and its richness in calcium and iron. In a move aimed to providing a global platform for millet products, Agriculture and Processed Food Products Export Development Authority, that is APEDA, launched a variety of millet products for all age groups at affordable prices ranging from rupees 5 to 15 at the Ahar Food Fair, which is Asia's biggest B2B international food and hospitality fair. This is known as Millet in Minutes. Products under the category of ready to eat such as upma, pongal, khichdi, noodles, biryani to cater fast paced world at their convenience in a healthy way. Ants are used as superfood and it is given a GI tag, that is Mayurbhanj's indigenous red weaver and ant chutney has been pushed for GI tag. Red ants are eaten as chutney or a semi-solid watery paste in the Mayurbhanj region of Odisha and some parts of Chhattisgarh and Jharkhand. The indigenous communities of Odisha red ant chutney is referred as Kai chutney. Weaver ants, scientifically called Oikophila smaragdina, are abundantly found in Mayurbhanj throughout the year. Indigenous people have a tradition of using red ant chutney for medicinal purpose in addition to enjoying as its delicacy. Next is 2023 will be celebrated as Year of Millets, that will be held at Rome, Italy, organized by FAO, then sponsored by India. Indian delegation is led by Sushri Shobha Karandlaje. Coming to different boards, and their establishment and location. Coffee Board established in 1942 at Bangalore. Rubber Board at Kottayam, Kerala in 1947. Central Silk Board in 1948 at Bangalore. Tea Board in Kolkata 1953. Tobacco Board established in Guntur in 1976. Spices Board in Kochi, Kerala 1987. Coconut Development Board in January 1981 at Vasakulam, it is in Ernakulam district of Kerala. Friends, if you have any doubt, you just put it in the comment section. This is all about the current affairs which covers November and up to 20th December. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for further updates. Thank you.